Can you hear me? Yes, now you can hear me. Papa Cat forgot to turn on my mic. Okay. Hello. Ooh, real light makes me look really bad. What? Yes. I'm checking something now. This is what it's going to be like today, you guys. So, no, they're still there, according to me. Where did you get that idea from? Yes, I'm talking to somebody who texted me something. Yeah, no, I've got it here. So, no. Yes, Cricket. See, I'm even gonna have to read my own phone because the excuse me, the font is too small. And I didn't take a cough drop. Excuse me. Excuse me while I whip this out. Oh, okay. So I did get something really cool yesterday, but I forgot to bring it upstairs. Does anybody know what CBF means besides me being uh my three numbers or three letters? Uh, so I have something that says that. It's really interesting. I can actually start with the one on the bottom. We've hit tabloid TV. That's the only thing I can say about this. I was listening to somebody, and that's what made me go 2 minutes late, is that we've hit tabloid TV. I don't, why are we involved in this? How about that for a question? Why? Why do we all have to make decisions? Why do we all have to pick a side? Why do we have to be involved in this? It's none of our business. Oh, okay. Well, you and I have been off forever. Answering another text again. It's starting to feel like, wow, we're creepy. It really is. It started feeling that way about 5 minutes ago. Hi, baby doll. Sorry, this supermodel wants to get in her box. Go on, go on. There we go. Okay. Um, yeah, no, literally, I was thinking all morning about what I was going to say, what I was going to do, and I know that the sun's out now, but it was storming this morning. Um, I've got to turn my ringers down. Okay. Um, but I figured also that I was going to do this for a couple of days. I don't know how long because right now, no, I don't feel safe. Unless Poppy Cat's with me right now, people are reacting to too many things way too much, and that's everywhere. It's not just in our world. So I don't want to promote any bad ideas. I know it sounds weird, and I know technically I'm not important enough because I'm one of the little people, but the world right now is really messed up, and I'm not gonna push it. So I'll be doing it from here for a few days. I might go to Cat on Saturday. Sunday will definitely be late, or I'll just skip it and do Carrie Ann because I've got the antique fair if it's open. Um, but people are reacting to this, and that was fine yesterday, really. I mean, to me, this is all to me. This is all entertainment value. None of it is fact. It's all allegedly, and these are my emotions, my channel. Yesterday I could understand. Sunday I could definitely understand. And but today, shouldn't it be passing and not being kept up? Um, People are starting to act like gravediggers, like they need people to get riled up to keep making money. Gravediggers, that's, they hope for the dead and that way they could bury them. Um, I actually did subscribe back to people that were not friends of his. Um, but it seems to be, and I didn't, weirdly enough, I only recognized two people on that chat on the person I was watching. So this is a completely different world. They're not paying attention. Um, it just started making me feel nauseous for real. Um, because it's, here I go being Pollyanna. I'm gonna be with Carrie Ann on this. We're all Pollyannas, that's what I mean. Is that it's not good for you to keep being that negative? Oh, see, I took it off my phone. Let me see. Come on. There we go. Hmm. Yay! Yay! And Orion's doing better and he's gonna get off the sauce. So you won't see him like passed out in the carrier. He's jumping. Wow, he's jumping. I think that. So yeah. Okay, back to the list. Oh, and when they come after me, because we know one person probably will if they can, this is my life. We are not rich. We are middle class. We live in San Francisco. We're part of the tech world. Yeah, I have had it better than a lot of other people. We cashed in two houses to get this house. Um, I'm trying to think what else they could go against. Um, yes, I can feed my cats and ourselves. Yes, I've taken the bougie moniker and run with it because in the rest of the country, we definitely be bratty bougie, but not here. In here, we are middle class. So, so just in case people want to say, I'm doing it for clicks or I want the money. Um, yeah, no. I mean, I haven't had a real job in 20 years. I've done clubs and stuff. So if I ever made money, I would feel better about it because Papa Cat has supported my butt all this time. That's all it breaks down to. And I'm good at this, unfortunately, because like not wanted to be on anymore. But so far, this is the one thing that like makes me happy. So, um, oh, and we'll see if we get above 8. We might not. We'll see. This is why I said I'm not that important. The little people are not important. We do what we want to do. We like who we want to like. We get involved when we get involved. Hi, I am Rob. Yes, but it's also my choice. Um, I don't have to, but that's the thing. It's like I know that people are going to grab well, they're rich and run with it. It's like, no. The only way you get rich in the tech world is if you started a program. No, I'm not a Guggenheim or a Vanderbilt or an Astor or Waldorf. I'm not in the Gilded Age. The only thing I have gold is my Hello Kitty stuff, jewelry. I don't have a gold wall or a fresco ceiling or something like that. I just know about them because I like history. So, and yes, I do have fancy purses. The last fancy purse I bought was uh 5 years ago, but I take care of my stuff. I have t-shirts that are 20 years old. So, sorry. I'm not running to Louis Vuitton to get the new Murakami. How about that? Ooh, I lost my light over here. Ah, crap. Oh well. So, and yes, I know about it because I went through the phase. Big deal. And that's the only thing I can think of people trying to get me for is that because, people have called me bougie, that the broadcast. So, and that way there's nothing else. It's no big deal. Um, I'm going to turn these lights on. That, like I said, we're tech. So to me, having, um, did that help a little bit? Yes, it did. Having Hue light bulbs when it first came out, most of these light bulbs are at least 3 years old. I'd say all of them are at least 3 years old. It's like, I'm not trying to better myself than anybody. So ASL was not the reason I started live streaming. When I saw, nope, did not go run barking mad to San Francisco org just because Aaron, no. LA would be the reason I went on site, and Natalie would be the reason I went on site because she did what I was going to do literally a week before I wanted to do it. Trying to figure out a way how to do a week daily wrap up recap of things. And then 5 days later, Natalie starts, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to go protest now. That's what was up with that. Now I'm reading it. I'm starting to be able to see it again. Yes, I do call my bougie butt. And you know what? I'm going to wear a couple of my Louis that stick out. So, you guys can all say that I'm just some rich little brat with nothing better to do. Shut up. Don't talk about that. That's my nature. I've always taken advantage of the fact that we have, we will, and yeah, I help people out anyway. Oh, hi, sitting. Okay, so we talked about, oh yeah, ASL's not the reason I go. ASL, I don't do worship him. Uh, he was a nice guy to the public. Um, I wasn't in his cult. Um, Never had interest in being in anybody's cult. I was just a fan. I am not getting rid of him because I'm watching it, but also because I find out things from him. So it's like, besides, he's lost, I think, 10,000 people so far, 20,000, and it doesn't make a difference. He's at 220 right now, or 210, still 210. You guys have to realize that. It's like, these are all people that he's gotten along the years, and a lot of people don't even know that they're subscribed to him. So, um, he's going to, it's not the end of the world for him, unfortunately. Sorry for that one. Um, if he's as good of a manipulator as everybody says, he'll be fine in a couple of weeks, maybe a month. but it's not going to kill him. It's not going to knock him down. It's not going to put him away. It doesn't work that way with people like him. Charisma always wins. Look who's about to go into office. Okay. The truth sucks. Hi, Adam. Let me see. Okay. Slip boxes are slippery. Yes. You heard your cat fart? I've never heard my cat fart. I have smelled my cat's fart, but I've never heard them fart. So I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. And the tabloid TV thing was the last thing I wrote. So that's not a good sign because it was today. And yes, I took notes. Can you believe it? But I took notes in sparkly erasable pen. Oh, okay, Dusty, I understand. I know. It's gotta suck for the people who actually live in Florida. So being labeled something since it seems like the unhappy group likes to name people. Um I was gonna say something about no one should, and then I realized that even I'm telling people what to do. And this was the first line. I thought of it yesterday on the way home. So I was listening to Rabbit on the way home. And it's really weird to see a rabbit get emotional because it's just not her thing. And it sucked watching Rabbit be or listening, because listening, I was driving, listening to her be emotional. Um, because it's not fair. And no, she's been doing a lot of other things lately. I know that because I used to come home and watch her when I got home. And it was like, oh, I don't want to hear about P. Diddy. I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to hear about that. So no, she's has not, in my opinion, been focusing on Scientology right now. But the words should, better, like you should, you better, you need, you will have to, or you will, you have to, and you've got to. No, we don't have to do anything. We do what we want. Most of us have been through crap emotionally and out in the real world that we deal with. Um, and Lord knows that we all know that I went through crap earlier. No, it's nobody's freaking business. If you don't like it, don't watch. Period. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, People say I don't care. Bullshit. They do care. We care. We care that we're not popular anymore. We care that we're not um in it anymore. My point of view has always been different, trying to get it better to understand more about people. Let me see. Oh my God, you remember the lamp? God, I don't remember which one that is now. High Antics. Hi, The Journey 2020. You don't look familiar. Oh well. Until you say something bad, my mods are very good at being bouncers. And excuse me if I don't trust anybody right now. Go figure. Um, so yeah, all of those are bullying terms. All of those are no. All of those are I'm making you do what you don't want to do. If Yeah, actually, they're mostly making you do things you don't want to do. You have to, you should. All of those things are not your business. Don't come here. I don't care because I don't carry it with me. That's what I should say. It's like, yeah, I care. Hell yeah, I care. But I don't want to care an hour later. So I'm not carrying it with me. And I told everybody this when I had my last cry was that I'm putting away the crying chick and all that's coming out is a survivor chick. And as you notice, I'm not going to cry. I am just going to deal with it and hopefully it will pass. and I'm not going to keep carrying it around. Why? I actually don't carry it around. It's not my person. I knew someone who used to do this all the time, and I got stuck in the middle once of those things. And you don't know anything unless you're the person, period. She did her video so she wouldn't go back to him. That's a tactic she did. Unfortunately, it's getting raked over the coals, and it's being patronized for all anybody can get. I don't want to mention it, but I have to. I just said she. That's it. Um, but yeah, the person who I've seen this happen to is a good friend of mine. And yeah, it gave me peace of my mind when it would happen. And it took a big smack upside the head for him to realize what he had been doing. So if this isn't big enough for ASL, nothing's going to happen. It's just the world. If he breaks your heart, if you lose all confidence, leave. If you want the popcorn to watch, stay. I his tabloid doesn't bother me as much as other people's tabloids. Um, it's the easiest way to put it. I don't like hate, and wow, it's just ugly um in places. Really, just how do you carry that or keep carrying it? Um, where is it? Tap dancing on someone's grave is just giving yourself bad karma. That's the way I've always looked at it. And like I said, I got stuck in the middle of that in 2003, I think, 2002. And I learned from that point, I stay out of people's relationships. It's none of my fucking business. So I don't want to get involved, even though I have to, because people are saying I have to make a decision. People are saying, that's nice. I'll just do what I usually do. Oh, people are telling me what to do? That's too bad. I won't. Next. And that's the truth. Okay, now I'm catching up again. I've got dust all over the place. I hope my camera's okay. I've got dust all over my screens. I know you're not sorry. That's different too. Do you know what you do when you're friends with somebody, especially if you're friends in real life? You smack them. You make fun of them. And I mean, like, like that. You tell them what to do and go, don't listen to me. Stuff like that. And the big thing before all of this, a couple months ago, was parasocial relationships. That we shouldn't have parasocial relationships, that they're not good for your brain. And that's why I don't. He's just somebody I watch. And he's not even somebody I watch on a you know, regularly. The people I watch regularly are Natalie and Marilyn. And those are people that run in their own worlds, and that's it. I watch Carrie Ann, of course. I met people who aren't in my orbit. I consider my mods my orbit. Uh, let's see. Okay, good. Journey, hello. Oh, I'm still here. Okay, cool. I thought you were just, going. Yeah, it makes me sad too. It really sucks. But with ASL, do you know how easy it would be for him probably to manipulate a situation? It's hard to tell someone to stop when they get away with it. I mean, he really would need something serious to happen in his world. And I don't mean something that we make up. I mean something has had to happen that he did in his world for him to stop. And I don't see that because the people who are throwing the hate all over the place are going to help him stop. They're going to help him do exactly what I do. Fuck you then. I'm going to sit here and talk. I'm going to sit here and say my 2 cents. What do you mean you have a problem with that? But that doesn't work. Hate doesn't work. No matter how mad or right you are, or I told you so. That's why it's like it should go from I told you so to okay, I've said my piece, I'm out of here. And that's with everybody. Or don't say your piece, you're just out of here. That's what I've done. No big deal. Next. An excellent time because he hasn't checked in with me. You'd still rather see. I gotta ask. He's in a meeting right now. I'm gonna ask him when he gets out of the meeting. Which lamp? Hello Kitty with the glitter poodle. Yes. Yep. I'm like looking at it going, huh? Having an opinion being drafted into jury are different things. We're not conscripts. Do you know I also haven't gone to jury duty the whole time I've been able to vote because they don't chase you down. They have better things to do. Now I can't. I haven't been able to be in a jury duty or have jury duty in about 20 years, ever since I started the Ambien. So, yeah, no, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I totally understand where she's coming from. I've seen it. I've also seen what people like that do, which is if they get away with it, they get away with it. It sucks. It makes me mad. It makes me mad at men. But you know what? They're not all like that. So we can't blame them all. Um, and yeah, he has advantage of being a white, straight male. Somebody was talking about that earlier. We couldn't change it. We're having a straight, white, philandering male coming into office on the 20th. All you have to do is just keep fighting it, but not hating and fighting, just fighting, changing concepts, changing minds. It's not going to work if all you do is you hate and say you have to be with me. Nope. Let's see. George is in Boston. Yeah, I know. It's a great way to like ring in the new year. I mean, seriously, saw the video, was just like, hey, that's why she's doing it. Fucking A. Yeah, she doesn't want to get back together with him because she knows that's that sliver of hope. And everybody bitch and moan, I'd say today because Carrie Ann told me about it on Sunday, but I didn't look at it, I think, until this morning or yesterday morning. One whole day. That's supposedly what the internet train of thought is. And we just keep going. Yes. Oh God. They're messing with Cheryl? No. No. No, 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 no. From what I can see, someone said an ex-police officer had his own video. Fine. Cheryl is in the same city. Dusty's in the same city. Uh, whoever is in the same city, they're not responsible for him. He's an adult. He has a family. No matter how messed up it is, or no matter how much he's messed it up. And if it hadn't gotten back to people, it's not their fault. It's none of their business. That's the thing. It really boils down to it's none of your business. The big difference between Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, you could when somebody would put that out there and the other person didn't like respond and ran away and whatever, you all just bitched and moaned for a good day and then moved on because you knew you were hurting the person who put the video up or put the comment up because all it's doing is just running it into the ground and making that person just on on blast. It's bullshit. So, yeah, so don't make up shit either. That's not going to help. Don't make up, oh, I know this person did this and I know this person did that. No, you didn't. Get over it. Trolls overreaching and putting hate on everybody. They can just, yeah, the trolls. Well, they're not even trolls. There are people who are on channels, like memberships. Those are people on other channels who have opinions. Their opinions get rolled up into nasty things, though. So, yeah, that's the thing. The little people have to get involved. No, we don't. And our group of people, the older, bratties, definitely don't need to get involved because we've probably all seen this before. Remember, 57 and in the club scene for 25 years. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I've even seen having to hold on to a friend of mine while her boyfriend tried to hit her. Okay, and then grabbing her and bringing her home with us. So I've seen everything. And I've talked to people who were having problems with their boyfriend because they didn't understand them. And if somebody cheated on them, yeah, I'd say get the hell out of there. Do you need to stay over? So let's see. I sort of can believe the hate because of the orange balloon. We're putting up with it in the real world. How would it not be in this sub YouTube world of the hate? So you and Papa Cat Cricket, you're both nosy as hell. That's also, like I said, I'm nosy right now. I want to see what's going on. That and he may throw a bone occasionally that I'll want to watch, but I'm not supporting him. I think he's a jerk. He is. You don't do that to women. You don't do that to your partner. So, you know, what an asshole. But go on. Ah, Cubs has him. Okay, George. Aren't you aren't you one of Sybil that want to start the third party for elections and calling it the tickle party? Not a whole lot of votes, but a whole lot of laughs. That's actually funny. If we could get a third party going, Jesus. Like we don't have enough to do. Oh, Lupita's having problems. Hopefully you got back in. Folks are leaving where? Anybody attacking the Clearwater crowd just wants to project their bad life onto somebody else. I know that doesn't sound right, but it's what I really believe. The only reason you hate is because you hate your world. So you would not hate your world if you were happy, or comfortable or calm. Yeah, just go on, go beat up on people. Just don't include me. So, he's off his meeting now. Now he's waving. Oh yeah, I know. I helped her up. He's pointing at the cat. See, now he's done with this meeting and he's now doing a booty dance around me because he can come here and bug me. Oh, I'll see you later too, Antics. Keep us up to date. Picking up sushi. Ooh, you suck. Papa Cat doesn't like sushi. What I'm doing adds more to everything else? Do you think so, Carrie Ann? For real. Because we can change the subject right now if you think. I trust your opinion. So, I mean, I haven't gone down the list yet, but I can always do something else. Hi, Mischief Managed. I know. Give me a bone to chase somewhere else. Okay, actually, I covered a bunch of these at this point. So yeah, if I'm going to be sitting here doing it, you guys have to help me come up with ideas. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Didn't get. Yeah, also, the person that I've watched do almost exactly this, I told him, you fucked up. You need to get your shit together. Um, because the karmic experience is going to be ugly. I've always believed in you do something bad to people, something bad's going to happen to you. I've learned that. I had to go through that when I stopped being a mean girl. Hmm. Yeah, and if people leave because of your stance, then more interesting so you can have more people. Ah, okay. Okay. Yes. The overreaching presence of an orange balloon. Yeah. And right now in the real world, this sucks, but this is a subreddit of the real world outside that people are going to have to deal with because, we've been allowed to hate on a very big scale right now. And I'm definitely not going to do it. I'm not into hate. See, look, clouds are coming back in. And my light went out over there. Oh, hold on. Meow meow. Can you get me the other light from the desk? Light from the desk is this one. The one that's on my desk where the beast is. Or the baby beast, yeah. Yeah, it yeah. And see if you look at this or no, this actually they look better. No, it's just needs to be charged. On one side, that's why I'm doing it. He's not my producer yet. He will be my producer when he retires, but at this point it's going to be longer than we think because his IRAs are going to crash. We know this. Anything he had before me is all going to crash. So, Moses, animal ear beanie babies. I know, but oh God, I don't think that one was plugged in either. Give it to me. Why is that one? I told you, I'm just as bad as he is. Can you put it? Yeah, I want to get at least a little bit over here. Stop playing with it. Panda. Got to talk about dinner. Now it's a thing in my head. I got to talk about dinner because somebody complained about it a couple of weeks ago. So now I have to talk about dinner. What are you doing? Oh, there's one. There's one. Well, that's from the Giants game, isn't it? We had a player named that was nicknamed Panda, and I have a Chinese coin with a panda on it that I wore around my neck. I had another panda that was like Kung Fu Panda. And I got panda hat. So because pandas are, oh, you can see it right there. That panda hat I got at the Giants at DeCalls at the Giants place they play. Oh my God. I don't even know where this panda came from. And he's dusty. Look at this panda. Well, of course we love pandas because, pandas are cool, but I still have never seen one. We haven't made it to the DC zoo yet, so ah. Disney adults? Disney adults. Oh, I got a story for that one. Someone near us got busted for a Disney adult scam by the FBI. It was Antics, wasn't it? She's gone. She had to go eat sushi. Yeah. See that face? It's late and it's dark. Show them the new lamp. Which new lamp? Oh, go get it. You won't be able to see it. It's too bright. I mean, I'm dead. Oh my God. See, that's just the way we are. We don't fight. I get the face. He gets the face. Oh, pandas! Yay, pandas! You have two cats, Cricket. You need to show them. Seriously. You've seen our girls. Um, I'm trying to get that magic like algorithm for Abby because and I love how my camera keeps changing, adjusting to the white balance. That's also why I think I want it. Ah, okay. So it won't just the white balance. Um, Cats, yes. There's one cat short of Abby, her purring and me saying like you have to, hello, you have to go, something like that, and it got 5,000. Ah, my bangs. Yes, I'm that old bat lady who wears too much makeup and has bangs because I think I'm cool. Anyway, oh, right, I know. We're not allowed. Oh, you put it on the. Oh, you can't see it. It shines like purple. Found it at Typo yesterday. Yes, I know. My non-buying spree lasted 2 days. I'm back on it again. He had me go pick something up at one of the malls, and when you walk in the mall door, there was a freaking Sanrio licensed place. How was I not gonna? So, I found that at a Typo, and it says CBF. So far, CBF is something to do with Baptist churches and a Brazilian soccer player and um and some kind of uh, uh company or another construction or something. So, but why would it have CBF in a neon thing? Because I was expecting it to be something like bad. Um, it's okay. Did you see that? Cricket said, "Stop playing with it." What did I tune into? Yeah, we don't remember what the forbidden lab is, unless it's the one that I brought from my house that I grew up in. If it's that one. Um, you have a gas toy, Pew Pew? I've never seen one of those in real life. It'd be awesome, I'm sure. See, until today, I could pretend that I didn't have wrinkles. Nighttime, I don't, because even I thought there was a filter on my camera because I do stare at me a lot just to see because I've been such a anti-camera fiend my whole life. So yeah, the pictures I have of me are very few and far between, and I mean like literally every 3 months or something. So there's only one person who can tell me I need to take a picture with her, but I've been taking a picture with her for the past 20 years. So everybody knows that she's the only one that's allowed to come up to me and go selfie because we looked alike and then as we've gotten older, we still sort of look alike, but and she's 12 years younger than me. So yes, it started as I'm older than her 20 years ago. So she's the only one goes, selfie and I have to pose. Hi Dawn, how's it going? I've gotten I've gotten sort of the we don't want to deal with it anymore. So I've said my piece. You can watch it from the beginning. We're back to being the weirdo on YouTube who nobody pays attention to. Let's hope. Gloves? Whose gloves? Oh, gloves. So, and yeah, I'm going to be here for a little while because I don't trust the outside world because of the inauguration, because of the bull that's been going on here. I just don't want to give someone a something to aim at because being all in black, I stick out as a tree hugging liberal, and not all of California is as crazy as me, as Dawn knows. So, because she's lives here in California, we're not the whole stereotype. See, they're doing it again to me. And I knew I was going to be demonetized, so that's why I started it out with something for real. So I can't see how they would not demonetize me. No. Oh my God. Cricket has a blue. No wonder Cricket can hold her own. So that's my problem. I keep thinking of Cricket as my old queen, and I keep saying her. And Cricket, that's just the way it goes when you're an old lady who hangs out with old queens. Jack, okay. Yes, Cricket has a blue. There isn't even pictures. I can't turn my watch off. The last time I turned my watch off, and I don't even know it was this watch, I couldn't turn it on for like a month. So it wasn't I you guys all have to just hear the bing bing. Bing bing. That sounded funny. Yeah, I just randomly found a CBS lamp. Um, I think the store chain is closing. Typo. Everything was on sale. I went. I already bought one thing. I'm gonna go look for more. And so I went around and there was another one too that said CB. I kept looking at it and I didn't want to ask the person if that's what it said on the inside or if it's, some kind of numbers, letters or something. So I just kept my mouth shut, brought it home, took it out of the box, and it says CBF with a heart. Now, if that isn't one way of telling me to stay on YouTube, I don't know what is. Because, you get the confidence beaten down when shit like this happens. So, MLK Day was today. Did I miss it? I'm not used to missing it. Oh, it's next week, isn't it? Good. Yeah, just listen and do work. Yes, Todd. Heater is on the fritz because of a broken part. Fortunately, I have a good space heater for the night. Clark Ashton Smith. Yes. Um, we'll probably see how much we're spending this month on heating. And then we know if we go back to our space heaters. We have space heaters downstairs that we did not get rid of because our heater broke one year. And it took a few weeks, and I got one of those big ass glass fireplaces, that showed like fire and it had rocks on it. It was great. One of the cats used to sleep right underneath it, and like she's going to fry herself. It was hot. Tabbies. That was an old tabby. She was a brat, like me. There's always one that's a brat. That one's a brat like me. She doesn't like to be hugged. And see, I have to acknowledge these because if I acknowledge these, ah, okay. Papa Cat sent them a copy of the picture. It'll keep binging. So, and oh God, across the alley, the family there, because they're all 3 stories. Yes, they're all 3 stories. It's just that some of them have just like a coat area in some of them. And I could see across the way, they have 2 huge red lights going on, which are the big old, heaters. And I'm just like, they're gonna burn the place down. So, hold on. Meow meow. Can you get me a cough drop? Oh my God, merch. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do merch. Laughing about? You can't. It's trademark somewhere. Some of Cricket's art on a t-shirt. I'm gonna go from just me by myself with 8 people on my chat to having to deal with an artist. Hmm. With Cricket, we can make millions. No, the 20th. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize it. Except that'll be cool because then I can go on to the 20th and go, who? Who's disgracing, his day? No, he's not. I don't acknowledge him. Mhm. And yes, I've grown up with MLK, everything, know way too much about him because the 70s. See, I'm going. You know what I've got to do is this. Put the chat right in front of me. Duh. His Royal Highness Miss Thing. No, I'm serious. I am so used to being, the cute little girl in the whole group. I seriously call Cricket she because it's the joke. So it's like I knew sooner or later I'd do it on, in the stream. So it's like just explain it. And heaters are expensive. You might have to save up for that puppy. Now you want to each line. Look on typo. It's where I got it. Oh, you guys almost made me like need a Kleenex. Oh, cool. See that I need to learn how to sit down and adjust. And this is Papa Cat. He's a golden dragon. That's what Papa Cat is. So I put it around my neck. That's how you can also tell if it's being a stressful day is if I have my dragon on because it's my protection medallion. What is that called? Something scientific or sci-fi or something. Ah, yes. Archduke is a fun title. Okay, so what are we doing this weekend? We've got the antique fair on Sunday. Tomorrow, I do this from here. It's gonna suck if I really like doing it from here, because then I'm gonna have to like figure out a whole lifestyle thing for me. But I was listening to Sins for Scientology, um, doing the famous case. Jesus. Sins of Scientology. Yeah, go to that channel. Really good. While I was putting my makeup on. Wow, look at that. I look 70. And my teeth look horrible. Wow, this is just bad lighting. I'm gonna have to like put in like regular lighting, studio lighting instead of this daytime crap. See, this is why I stay out of the daytime. Uh-huh. No, cricket says part of my culture, so I'm totally comfortable with it. Seriously, I like it. It shows our history. Yes. And that's the same thing I was thinking too. It was like, um, I grew up here. I you want to talk about being sucked into a culture? Do Rocky. See me wind up, see how many drag queens you wind up with back in the day. Oh my God, it was so easy. So it's been, and before I had friends who were gay. I had family who was gay. When I was younger, I always thought that lesbians were there to protect you. Seriously. So yeah, that was the one thing I had to like calm down because I didn't know if cricket, I don't know, East Coast. So of course now I can say it. You gotta stop going like this. Sins of Scientology. If I can see it like this, I just keep doing this. This. Another fun I love your first name is Ferdinand. You see, I just spat. See, I can hide all this stuff when I'm walking around. I bet you were a cricket. Oh. So yeah, no, I mean, also the person I was watching, two people. Only saw two people I knew. Um, so ooh, look, it did it again. See what the camera does? It's not my fault. I've got to figure out, I gotta get Popcat to figure out what the heck is going on. Are you seeing the like um light changes, the background changes, or the the lighting, the I want to say atmospheric lighting. No. See, and I'll learn how to cheat too. I'll be able to type things and go, I don't sound that stupid now. Starting a world war is not badass. Stop that, Adam. But also explain religion on top of that. I mean, it's not badass now. It was badass then. How about that one? Oh, and that's what this doesn't have. I don't have a timestamp here because I'm using my Prism. Oh, that sucks. I can usually look at my timestamp. I'll have um Papa Cat look at that. Because yeah, I'm still stupid right now, even though I used to I used to help him fix his computers. Yeah, yeah. Cheating bad. Oh. Um, I used to go with a friend of mine when I was younger. They were older. We go to like a restaurant in the Castro, and then he'd want to go hang out with his boyfriend for a little while. So he'd leave me with the lesbians. I was like 13, and so I'd just play pinball, and they'd make sure that nothing happened to me. So yes, I do definitely have a soft spot in my head for lesbians. Andrea Dworkin. Come on, Adam, cough it up. The name sounds familiar. I still haven't gotten rid of all the Xanax in my body. Uh-huh. Activism. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh, on this side in 1984. Oh yeah. Yeah. But that was also East Coast, West Coast thing when you used to tell ACT UP to go themselves because they were too radical for the San Francisco crowd. Hmm. I know. Cricket and I should be on here talking gay history. my God, you didn't. Oh, Don, you're so you had circuit boards and everything, didn't you? Oh my God. My dad would not build computers, but I think my uncle did actually. My dad built clocks or digital things. Um, what are you laughing about? Oh, and the everybody knows what I'm doing, besides because of my dad, chip in the back of my head. We also have the Bish almost in every single room, from the Smiley store. You did too? Oh my God. I am married to the most dorkiest man in the world. I know I like brains, but that's ridiculous. You used to build your own computers? Hmm. Boy, did I should go to a high school reunion just to watch everybody go, what happened? Yeah, it was sort of like when my mother could do her own car. Swear to God, my mother could work on her own car. One time we were going to church, something happened with the car. I was like 5 or 6. She literally went into the house, changed out of her church outfit, put on overalls, fixed the car, and then we took off after she changed back. So when they started putting computers into cars, my mother was not amused. It was funny. Wow. So, okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Am I gonna not like working? I don't have the little computer next to me because all of a sudden, because I was listening to the other stream, all of a sudden it was 2 o'clock, and I'm like, well, at least I have some version of my lipstick on. This is where Reese was a bad influence, and I got this before. There was a certain Sephora liquid lipstick that doesn't come off. They changed the formula, of course, because everybody didn't have to buy it so much anymore. But it's her fault. I have this color on right now, and it looks a little squishy. Uh, Dworkin threatened to unalive Allen Ginsberg at a bar mitzvah. See, people are weird. Oh my God. And it was a woman, Andrea, right? So she was going to unalive him at a bar. That must have been interesting. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall for that. So I get the time frame. And yes, I have erasable glitter pens. I have a bunch of them. They don't make them limited edition. I'm gonna be bummed when they're all out. I'm gonna have to go watch all this crap tonight. I don't remember any of these people. Reese's lip stain won't stay on. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe you bought it with a bad batch. Mine, it, I'll have the little boat in the middle at the end of the night, and that's it. And then the rest of it's still on. So I got like 5 colors. I was lucky. I just went there and went grab, 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 grab. So now I just sort of like melt it with my regular lipstick. And oh, Carrie Ann, you'd like to know my favorite Chanel lipstick has not gone bad. So it is a regular lipstick with metallic on the outside. Since we're in the glitter nation right now, every woman who is into fashion is wearing metallic or glitter on their face. Bummer. Oh, that sucks. I should like bedazzle that poodle. Where is he? I have the chat in front of me, so I can't see. There he is. I actually have rhinestones that I can bedazzle with. Okay, then yeah, why doesn't it stay on you? How bizarre. So now we should talk about coats because that'll drive Fuzzy away. Ah, I bet you can look that up, Cricket, the Allen Ginsberg bar mitzvah. Oh no, that's a sound pipe. She's talking about Allen Ginsberg's bar mitzvah. Oh, yeah, I would actually expect Gloria Steinem to be really cool. That I would have F you. Ah, oh wow, I didn't know that. Gloria Steinem is Christian Bale's stepmother. Hmm, that must be fun. Well, the other ones, oh God, if you're here tomorrow, I'll show you the little fat ones work too. I can't remember what they're called. Um, and I can't send Papa Cat to go get them because he doesn't know them. He doesn't look at my makeup. Yeah, it could be the formulation. I mean, that's why I put lipstick over these because they dry up my lips. Year of the coat. Coats and bags, yes. Lavender. Oh, ooh. Okay, I think I understand a little bit more now. They're talking about merch. My bodyguards. I gave a talk in Visalia in the mid. We had Florence Kennedy give a talk in Visalia in the mid 70s. She was funny as heck, and I saw Jane Fonda and Margot Kidder on the same weekend. Ooh, neato. Saw Fonda with Tom Hayden back at a local college. Isn't that when she was trying to be like normal? Don't they all go through this period where they marry someone they try to be normal? That is a totally great weekend. I'm jealous. So yes, I spent 4 hours with my cousin again. I was a bad influence, so we didn't talk to each other, hang out for like 30 years. Knew each other existed, would say hi if we wound up at the same place together, but didn't really hang out until her father passed. And so now we're hanging out at least once a month. So the conversations are always like 4 hours. Because of course, we were close as kids, and it's weird. It's almost the same thing now. So, which means I I make fun of her a lot and she mansplains. I caught her straight up. I'm like, you're mansplaining, and she's like, because I'm still the kid in the whole family. And she's only, but 3 years older than me, and she's still the kid. Oh, so yeah, I can even have long strings now if I want. I'm petting the cat because my hands are cold. She's the big Norwegian in this little bitty box that's like 12 by 12 or 13 by 13. It's amazing how you can fit a body in there. Glitter is unicorn tender. You almost made me spit out my cough drop. Now, I did cut the strings, didn't I? I thought I did. No, I didn't. Well, this is Cricket, and this is the dinosaur formerly known as Aaron. It's like, how many years do we have to wait? Because eventually he'll get slapped upside the head by God or deity or karma or whatever. So bring her here. No, I said bring her here. He always has to position him in a weird way. She doesn't like being held this way. So she likes being held upside down. Her foster mom held her upside down. Would you see your abs? See, look. Oh, yes, I live in a bubble. I do know that. I do know that my world is happy and fluffy. I'm very aware of that. That's the thing. I know what's wrong with me. Really? Oh, did a great interview with Gene McCarthy. Ooh, that's what I haven't watched. I haven't gone and tried to find McCarthy hearing stuff. I always have just seen the snippets on documentaries. I need to look that up tonight. It's like, let's hope it's an idea that Papa Cat wants to talk about. Yes, and Abby. She's starting to stay up here more. So that's a good thing. Even though he probably went and got her. I have three feral tuxes. Can you touch them yet? I know you're not supposed to, but they do like it occasionally. My city is land of ferals. Tom Hayden was one of the Chicago Eight, so I don't know if the Heat would qualify as if. But by the time he and the herd were together, I would say normal. But then again, I'm basing them on growing up here. And I've learned that growing up here is a completely different world than growing up anywhere else in the country. So, especially the time I did grow up here. Gene McCarthy was the good McCarthy, complicated but basically good. Gene McCarthy, okay. Barzy the wise guy. Ella and little Olhat? Olhar. Okay, where am I? Oh, I'm still real, I was behind on, because I'm trying to read this one, even though I should be reading this one, but this one's really small. So, I mean, it's only like 3 lines. So, okay. How long have I been on? Oh, I'm more than an hour. Okay, I've done my hour. I will be back tomorrow. We got that off our chest so we don't have to I don't have to deal with it anymore. So don't hate. It's not worth it. It really isn't. It makes you feel bad afterwards, going, did I really say that? And if it doesn't bother you afterwards, you're a sociopath. So you try to keep compassion because it'll make you human. Otherwise, you're a robot. That's all I think and say. So yeah, he was an assemblyman. Yeah, that's what I mean by his normal time. Wave something in front of me, distract me. Yes. So, yes, tomorrow. Oh God, you are you inviting me tomorrow morning, or are you just gonna want me to watch? I'll watch. Scooter Mom at 6:30. Okay. If I wake up early enough, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us. Go to Scooter Mom at 6:30 EST. I thought it was EDT, daylight time. Standard through the winter. Okay. Ah, see, I've always gotten that backwards. I always thought that I thought the summer, and anyway, watch. Yeah, watch. Go watch Carrie Ann tomorrow too. Tomorrow morning. Baking, something baking. It's on Carrie Ann's channel. See, Buzz is trying to kick me off. I said I'd leave. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and I will be listening tomorrow morning. Oh my God, Dove, I'm just literally signing off. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. You have a good day then, Dove. Everybody else has a good day too, okay?